Good morning, or it's afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Carol with Free Spirit Arts. If you're following this project, this is a book that I agreed to make for a friend of a friend. And I've gotten the signature together. This is kind of a practice video to see what the heck is going on with my phone. It's turning off for no apparent reason. What I've done is I've marked right here, and I also poked a hole there, and then I've marked here, and I'm going to match them up. I've got all different kinds of sizes of papers, and I don't think I'm going to use a clamp. I could. There's not a thing wrong with it. It's not cheating or anything. It's actually probably the way to do it, but I'm not gonna. I don't have a good reason, and I may regret it, so. Okay. It's hard. It's hard. Trying to just line up my holes that I made in the spine. I'm going to ask my husband if he'll make me a smaller one of these, because it does make the holes a little big. Okay, hold on. I gotta plug you in. Okay. I had to get rid of the low battery sign. I can't figure out what's going on with my phone. It's got storage. I normally plug it straight in. I'm hoping if it turns off during this video that I'll be able to see what it says, because it's been really quiet turning off, but I'm hoping I can see what it says. I did do a little without you, as you can tell. Instead of wrapping, oh, that is so hard. Instead of wrapping the green around, I just did panels. I am going to do a charm, so I go in to out at the middle, then out to in on one end, and I don't think it matters which one. Uh-oh, I've let go. So let me gather myself up again. This is why people use the clamps. You avoid all of this. And I have found that to be somewhat true, but not necessarily true. If it was surefire, I'd probably do it every time, but sometimes it doesn't work. So I have found that just marking my hole seems to work. I don't think I got my... No, I didn't. I didn't get my hole all the way through, so I need to do that before I move any further. I deliberately don't have these straight, so it makes it hard to judge whether you're on course or not. Gosh, did I even put a hole there? It sure doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's not straight. I'm going to do it the way I want. See how it's off? I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let's go in, and I will take that first one. Now I'm just going to guide my needle to the side of where I poked that hole. The reason why it's a little off is because, ouch, the spine doesn't have an actual center. I've rounded it, so the center on the outside doesn't necessarily jive with the center on the papers, which is fine because they're all going to bend and it'll be fine. I tried to catch that envelope top but not the flaps, but I don't think I was successful. I'm going to hide the threads. I've made a little band, I guess you'd call it, for the outer side. I'll show it to you when I get this done. Okay, now let's make sure I have noticed people doing the pamphlet stitch a little different, couple different ways. I think whatever way works. I like this way. Some people go from here to here, but that, to me, that leaves too much wiggle room, so I don't want to do that. I have too many short papers in here that need to be caught in as many papers as, in as many. I'd like for each paper to have 2 stitches, if I can. That's my goal. I'm just making sure that I've got the center. When you're doing this, it is nice to have, still recording, a sharp needle, but honestly you don't need a sharp needle. If your holes are punched, you shouldn't need a sharp needle. You can end up in trouble with a sharp needle because you can end up poking holes where you didn't want them. I've done that before. Got the sneezels. Oh, I took my trimmer back. That Sizzix trimmer that I had, the little portable one that I got for a gift for Christmas that I had trouble with the other day on video. I tried again to play with it, and you know what, life's too short. I don't need a challenge. So I took it back, and even though I ordered it online, they were willing to take it back in the store, which I thought was great. And I thanked them very much for. Okay. Let's see if I've done this right. Usually I have to have my husband come help me. Or I get some pliers or something, because that's one advantage is to having a big pokey tool when you make your holes, is that you do have a bigger hole. But it makes the papers a little bit more sloppy, so it's a toss-up. Because this is my third way through, I feel okay standing it up like this so it's closer to me. It can't really go anywhere. It's going to wiggle around, but once I get it laid down and tighten it up, all the papers they'll come into line, or not. If they don't, I'll do it again. And if you end up poking a hole in the wrong spot and you have to take it out and do it again, it's not that big a deal. Ouch. She says, whining in pain. It's not that big a deal, really. But it's hard. If you don't have any hand strength, which I don't, I have none. I took a couple pieces of paper out. I don't want this book to be, oh, jiminies. I don't want it to be 2 signatures. Okay, I know this isn't tight. I know I've got it loose somewhere, so I need to figure that out. Oh, it's tighter than I thought. See, some people go from here to here and then tie it. I don't, it doesn't give me enough. To me, you know, I don't know. I was chatting with Martha. You guys probably saw that chat. There's 1, 2, that I thought about this paper combination all night long. I love this paper from Andrea. That was 3. Just gonna make positive sure that it's tight, and then I'm gonna squeeze that triple together. This is wax linen, and I'll tell you what, that wrapping it 3 times, see, I can let go of it and it's not gonna loosen up on me. Before I tie it in a knot, let's make sure I didn't gather that. That looks okay. Oh no, shoot. Let's see if I've got enough extra. I might. Let's tie it down here. I pulled on that really tight, so I'm not gonna let go of this. 1, 2, and 3. Once in a while that happens, and you know, I got really tough with it, so I don't fault the string for breaking, but I don't have any to lose, so I'm not gonna tug that tight now. Okay. Is that top or bottom? That's the top, got the top. So now I've got it tight at the bottom. And it is a little looser than I would like. So I may put something here. You know, a little card or something that goes across like that. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. All right, so let's just look at, see if the papers are right. Oh, I love the feel of these folder books. I've got this here because I'm going to put a I don't know even yet, really. I'm waiting for some Sorry silk. I'm thinking I'm going to put an eyelet, some kind of a dangle was the feather. I don't know for sure. Little bit of lace. This is actually the top off of a curtain. Okay. I like it. I like it. Okay. Some of them are hanging over. That's fine with me because I'm going to put some tabs on them. And hopefully when she uses it, you know, it'll bend. And I'm still not sure about this. I'm not sure that the paper matches my idea. And this was the decider. This brought it from boho, gypsy, ornamental to country, farm, that kind of thing. And I don't know if it matches. This is just for pencils. I thought I'd put a couple pencils in there for her, or colored pencils or something. Okay, so look at my idea for, let me show you my idea for this part right here. Is that it? Nope. This might be it. I've got it already cut and shredded. And I put this here to avoid having to punch a hole in this. I may still do that. I may just fold that over and leave it like that, and that can be just hang there. I love the journals that have things going on for no reason. And then I found this in my ledger book. So I backed it. Okay, I was right. It's got to have something on it. It's not dark enough. Can you see that? It's just not, even though I distressed it, it's not dark enough. So I'm going to use Patty Pockets, which if I'd have figured that out sooner, it would have been better because this has to dry. That's okay. What else was I going to tell you? I'm excited about prompt number 2 coming up in a couple days. Let's see, today's Friday. So Sunday morning. I hope Sunday morning. That's the goal. Don't hold either one of us to that hard and fast, okay? Stuff happens. But that's our goal, to try to get that done there that fast. I would love to stamp on that too. Shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna put this somewhere. I'm going to put my needle away. It's so nice having a little something to put all of your binding stuff in. Just a little something. Okay. Then let's let this dry, like over here. No, don't curl up. No, no, no. Oops, forgot that. Sometimes I use a template, sometimes I don't. Don't do it like I do it. Do it how it works for you. Okay. What else? What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, I was gonna show you so Hobby Lobby is having a sale like they always do. I went to Joann's, took my cutter back. They are having a ink sale. This was $2.97 and 40% off of that, and 40% off of these. So that was nice because I want to use them in this journal. This was Hobby Lobby 50% off. So it was $14.99, so it was $7. $7.50. I want these for buttons. I want to make some buttons. That's what I got that for. And then this is the one that I hope is going to work. I'm hoping that it's just like my little green one, because I love that little green cricket one that I had, and I just can't find blankets. Okay, this is an extra blade. Ooh, I like that it's lightweight. That's great. I almost changed my mind and kept the other one because I noticed you could get different blades, and I want something with a deckled edge. Oh, that's going to be great. That's perfect. Okay. Yay. Great. Where am I going to keep that? Too bad they don't have a little holder for it, huh? But I could tape it under there. You know, my rule about keeping things within 7 feet. I think I will. I think I'll, off camera, I'll do that. I'll get some tape and do that. There was something else. There was something else. What was it, Carol? Oh, I was going to show you these. So I made a bunch of book page stuff. These are envelope flip downs that I'm going to take my scrap tea-dyed paper and glue them on the middle, so when you roll it down, you've got journaling space. Some of them I sewed on, but it started, I didn't quite figure out how to make it stitch without tearing the paper. Sometimes the torn paper looked pretty cool, but other times not so much. And I did them in all sizes. So they're really fun to make. So easy. So I made a bunch of those, and I'm going to use some of those with the ephemera in for this book. I made some, these are just leftovers, but I'm going to glue them for little corner tucks and bookmarkers, corner bookmarkers, you know, for the top of the page. So I saved those. Oh, this was the accidental envelope. This, let's see, how was I? Oh, this was I glued it together because I thought, well, I'll just use it as a tuck here, tuck here, tuck here. I think this was a piece of paper that I tore or something. I can't remember now. But I thought, well, I'll just keep it. These are more of those envelopes, and some of them I glued the sides so they're pockets. So I have like 6 of those. This is an envelope. I need a thumb hole right there. And see, my machine started tearing it. So I'll probably put a very obvious patch right there. I don't know what these are. I just started folding, but I thought I would make them corner tucks so that you have a corner and then a corner and then maybe a side. Depends on where they're at. So I made like 3 of those. And then these, somebody was making these and I don't remember who it was. But they're sure cute. So I have some right-handed and some left-handed. But these took me, you know, like 5 minutes. So if you're looking for some kind of an ephemera to do real fast, there you go. Was that all? There was 3 things I wanted to show you. I don't remember. Oh! Yes, I do. while I was at Hobby Lobby, which I should not have gone to, I'm weak and I feel bad about it and I hope I don't get sick because of it. I bought some clear gesso. Guys, it was $16.99. Now on Martha's channel, pretty sure it was this week, so today's Friday. I don't think you'd have to go back very far, and it's in her subject line. She made clear gesso. So $16.99. I didn't pay that, but because that's what I use a 40% coupon on it. But that's not very much, and I think she made at least that much with her recipe. So I wanted to show you that. All right, well guys, I can't think of what else it was. I can't remember anything special. I was eventually going to show you this. This is the pile of scraps from the project, from this book I'm making. And I'm keeping it because I'm going to gather all these up, the strings and bits, and then get a needle and sew it in the middle and put a button right there. Cute, huh? So I'm saving the bits and scraps. That's what I'm doing that for. All right, that's it. I wanted to show you binding that and the update of what I've done to that cover. I wish this was dry. Let's see if it is. Maybe I can finish it on this video. Pretty close. Pretty close. Hold on, I can just dry it really super fast. If my dryer will work. We still have drama here in the United States. Political drama. But it's been, I think, 2 or 3 days since everything fell apart at the Capitol building. So people are starting to calm down, and that's good. It was, everything was really in an uproar. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Okay, let's put it on. I love this part. It's like the high heels, I think, putting this spine on. And I think this is going to help me like the paper inside. I love the paper inside, don't get me wrong. That's Andrea's paper, and she's just an artist. I love it. I just don't know if I picked the right paper for this project. I'm still not sure. I may get this halfway done, 3/4 done, almost done, or done, and decide to do that gal another one. That really could happen. Okay, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. So, and I do have it all the way, yeah, okay. I do have some neat ideas for ephemera, so I'm hoping that the ephemera will make it jive. I love the cover, and I love the paper, and I like the tea-dyed paper, and I like the ephemera that comes with Andrea's kit. I like everything about the book. I just don't know if I matched things. So we'll see. Every project has an ugly duckling stage. Let me see. Yep, still videoing. Let's see, today's Friday. I'll probably do one more video before the prompt. The prompt I'm talking about is the Journal to Inspire project that Martha Manacros and I our cheering. We're kicking off. Actually, it's kicked off. We have a Facebook page, and we've been showing our journals to each other. It's a fun project. We're all talking about it, so you know, you can jump in anytime. There's no stop date. Okay. Lace and cheesecloth can cover up so much. I mean, yay. All right, now I'm going to do this instead of laying it down there, because the cheesecloth will just gather up on the tip of my glue, and then you fight with it. And I'm deliberately not catching the edges because I want the whole thing frayed. And I've got to lay this flat to dry, because as soon as it's dry, I need to train the spine, to bend, because it's not going to be flat. So that'll be tricky. We'll see. Yep. Yeah, that patty pocket's really made it nice. Okay. I just have to see where the natural bend is, because I feel like I might have it over a little too close. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to be able to move it. It's not a big deal if I can't, but I will if I can. Yeah, okay. It's all good. Okay. Alright, I want everything to touch glue. Give it a little massage. Okay. I gotta let this sit. Okay, that's the cover. I think I'm gonna get coffee dyed or tea dyed paper and make a front and back little label of some sort, inset of some kind. Maybe even stamp a word or two on it I don't know, to kind of get her started. Okay. I'm loving it, loving it. This reminds me of being very foresty and earthy and stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit. Okay guys, that was just a quick video so that I could show you putting in the signatures and the cover. So now I'm going to find the pin that was in this, and I'm going to clear all of this off and get ready to do ephemera. Ephemera, I guess I should say, to be correct. Let's all take care of each other, especially now. Bye for now.